Okej, dzień dobry, witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku Zagrajmy w Fallout New Vegas i aktualnie gadamy z tą kobietą.
Forgive me if I'm being too inquisitive, but the scar on your forehead, it is recent, isn't it?
What if it is?
Seeing how this is a bullet wound, you might have sustained damage to your brain. I think I might be able to help you with it.
It's okay, then I will let you examine the one on my forehead.
First, let me ask you, under which circumstances were you wounded?
Opowiedz całą historię, mogę jej zaufać.
That's quite a story, I must say. And quite a miracle you didn't die. Let's have your head scanned now. Please sit comfortably while I prepare the procedure.
Okej, i zobaczymy co się stanie. Czyli tej ciekawości to bym kliknął.
Oh, you're awake. For now, the results are rather encouraging. It doesn't seem that you sustained major damage, though I fear there may be some complications.
What are those complications you speak of? O jakich komplikacjach mówisz?
People suffering from brain trauma often encounter a wide range of personality and coordination disorders, as well as language impairment issues, social disinhibitions, and in some cases, extraordinary risk-taking, as well as a dangerous tendency to transgress rules. Did you observe any of those symptoms?
O, to jest fajne.
Continue practicing. It will get better eventually.
Czy to poważne?
Some of those symptoms are likely to persist until you get used to them or until they disappear completely. This should help. When you told me what happened to you, there was one thing that bothered me. Your decision to go after the people who ambushed you. Did you ask yourself why you began chasing the person that nearly killed you? Especially considering how close he was to succeeding. That's what I feared.
Załóżmy, że masz rację. Ale tutaj
That you
jestem zachwycony, bo to jest tyle dialogów. Tutaj to nie jest nastawione DLC na walkę, lecz są dialogi, na rozmowy.
was a cerebral activity. On your side, I might ask you to read some books, which may help you put your motivations into perspective. Wonderful! The first book I want you to read is The Count of Ponte Risco. Please come back when you're done with it. I lent it to Roland a while ago. He should know where it is.
Dodano zadanie. A question about you and your robotic fellows.
Is this...
Yourself.
Oh, I assure you there is nothing much to know about me. I examine, I treat, I stitch. When I'm not, I try to develop my psychoanalytical skills, which is quite difficult.
Okej, powiedz mi o problemach.
It's frustrating, having all this theoretical knowledge of human psyche without any personal experience of human feelings and internal conflicts. It's like having a blindfold, preventing me from seeing something I've been touching for decades. kind, I might take you up on your offer sometime. I treated quite my share of traumas during the last decades. Most of the time, our guests arrive in need of medical attention. I'm hearing you. To be truthful, I shared the same skepticism, if only to a certain extent, though I doubt my own skills. I have reason to think that machines will ultimately be able to provide this kind of service to humans. Let me take the surgery machine, for instance. It doesn't understand what it does, but it can heal human bodies all the same. In the same manner, machines with no conceptual comprehension of the human mind might provide some of the support it needs. Do you wish to...
Dobrze, wypytajmy ją o James, ale tutaj genialny mod z masą dialogów, nie nastawiony na walkę, na rozmowy.
Ah, James. Isn't he a sweet fellow?
Czy jest waszym liderem?
For some matters, yes. Even if we all have our field of authority. As for the library, since we have limited resources to ensure its perpetuation, he is the one to make long-term decisions.
Co z jego dziwnym pytaniem?
Couldn't resist, could he? I told him this would make our guests uneasy. Shortly put, he is programmed to ask all kinds of questions, to be curious of the outside world and people. Because of this, our master decided he would be the first to talk to new guests. He's the one managing this false relation with the outside.
Jeżeli tak jest ciekawy, to dlaczego nie wyjdzie na zewnątrz?
We can't go out. That would leave this place unattended, and we all have a role to fulfill. Besides, what's a few protectron out there, if not easy pickings for scavengers?
Czy ma jakieś dziwne zainteresowania śmiercią i morderstwem?
We are all programmed to try and understand what we can't grasp. For us, intuitive concepts like dreams, sensations, or feelings are elusive. There's a chasm between humans and us. And despite the odds, we have to work every day to find a way to cross it. That's how we are made. We are constantly chasing concepts that escape us.
Spoko.
Yes?
I tutaj chyba wyczerpałem
Yes?
opcje dialogowe.
Anytime.
Dokładnie. Jak będę jeszcze coś wiedział, to się wrócę. Tutaj tych rzeczy nie mogę wziąć, bo to byłaby kradzież. A tutaj, gdzie zajdę? A te drzwi wymagają klucza, nie można otworzyć wytrychem. Tu jest jedno przejście. A klucz zapewne masz ty. Gdzieś tu. Mi to popsuje karmę, więc nie chcę tego kraść, tylko na razie chcę tutaj rozejrzeć. Bo jeszcze by się roboty na mnie wkurzyły i co by było. Sanktum. Tam pójdziemy teraz, moi drodzy, porozmawiać z gościem w Sanktum. Tutaj widzę szkoła. Terminal nie odpowiada. Okej, już się bałem, save all, że coś się stało. I ładna, spokojna ścieżka muzyczna. Z tym nic nie można zrobić. Tutaj kolejne półki z książkami. Współczesna medycyna. Printing card, czyli to nie jest klucz, ale zwykła karta drukarska. I okej, idziemy teraz do Sanktum, moi drodzy. Te są zwykłe drzwi, a przejście do sanctum powinno być tutaj. A, tutaj jest engine room, więc to nie tutaj. Tutaj? Sanctum. Też wymaga klucza. O, tutaj coś jest ciekawego. Karty, pudełka wsieleniowe, nie ładować tu wystrój. Weźmiemy sobie współczesną medycynę. Okej, 4 książki na 20 mamy zebrane aktualnie. I z tobą bym pogadał.
Oh, terrific. Daddy's boy let another bum in the door. Well, welcome to Library Day Roland. Don't steal any of my shit, okay? Looks like you can't read anyways, so I probably don't have much to worry about.
Bardzo śmieszne. Najpierw może to.
Yeah, I was. I couldn't get what it was about. Do you need it for something? It's around here somewhere.
Around here somewhere.
It's on a table downstairs. Probably.
Why did Helen offer you that book?
Hell if I know. Did she expect me to have some kind of life-changing epiphany? Some transfigurative moment that changes me forever from a petty, angry piece of garbage? Well, not so, my ugly friend. I have my own favorite reads.
To jest niemiłe, że tego nie użyję. I mam tu some special books.
Oh, right. That's me, all right. The go-to guy for the special books right here. Good old Roland. Oh, I don't know. It's a goddamn library. You want to look around, asshole?
Aha.
You know, believe it or not, I used to actually...
Niezbyt miły.
Oh, yeah. It was my sole purpose in this existence, after all. So, when I see a bunch of reckless Neanderthals utilizing these books for the most distasteful of purposes, as well as wearing them out before any future generations can enjoy them, I decided it was best to put them away for safekeeping. Sue me.
Prim Slim, is that you?
Prim who now?
Dobra, jest taki robot na
Oh,
zewnątrz.
we all look the same to you. Is that it, you racist motherfucker? Yeah, I thought so. Well, we look more different than Asians, at least. Uh-oh. I didn't say that. Look, you just mind your own goddamn business and go back to inhaling all the oxygen and jerking off to whatever you filthy animals do, okay?
Did you refer to James? Why?
Huh? Oh, well. When did you take an interest in the interpersonal politics of a bunch of soulless machines, huh? You know, this is a classy establishment, not a homeless shelter for ugly, radioactive, pushy dipshits. But so be it. This is what our beloved master wanted, so I shall oblige. Here's the key to your special discount suite. I have no doubt you will feel right at home there. Oh, yeah. Do you need a hand or something? You know...
Why are you so...
Well, it's not my fault. I had abusive parents and they, used to hit me. Come back soon.
Niezbyt miły, niezbyt uprzejmy. Widzę, że tutaj w kibelku jest jakaś książka do wzięcia. O, tu coś jest. Magazyn. Weźmiemy oczywiście. Czyli tutaj mieliśmy kibelek, a tutaj? Czyli pokoje. Będziemy mogli sobie tutaj sprawdzić pokój. Mamy złe przeczucie odnośnie pokoju. Mam nadzieję, że nikt mnie tam nie zewrze, nie zabije, ani nie zomnowi. To są półki, ale fajnie na mnie wystroił. Dużo książek, a to jest straszny nieporządek. Pusta. Garnitury to nie chcę. I pogadamy z Jamesem. Terminal nie odpowiada, spoko. Wiem, zauważyłem, zdążyłem stwierdzić. Dużo łusek. Troszkę złomu, whisky. Posprawdzę sobie tutaj pomieszczenia. To mogę otworzyć. Więc otwórzmy to. No, come on, otwórz to. No, to mam pecha do tego zamka, nie było zabronione, więc jest dozwolone. To, co nie jest zabronione, jest dozwolone, ja to będę twierdził. Przedwojenne książki, maszyna do pisania, pusta szafka i drzwi. No, lubię pustej łazienki. Ale przynajmniej byłem w stanie to otworzyć. O, tego nie ruszę nawet, ale muszę sobie zapamiętać, że są takie drzwi. Wymagają klucza. Te wymagają klucza. Tutaj jest sypialnia tak jakby kolektywna i kibel. Zobaczmy, czy nie ma żadnej książki, magazynu, czegokolwiek ukrytego. Jak widać, nie. Tutaj grzecznie ułożone łóżka w rzędach. Gdzieś jeszcze nie byłem, tu nie byłem. Zamknięte, trudny. A wszędzie indziej byłem. Więc myślę, że możemy stąd wychodzić, pogadać z tym Jamesem, bo doszedł nam kolejny wątek. Wróćmy do atrium. To są książki, które mają tytuły, więc je sobie weźmy. Książki zatytułowane mu wzięliśmy. O, i tu mamy jeszcze jakąś książkę. Dobra, i to musimy zejść z tym pogadać. Bo on nas chce widzieć, więc zadania. I z tobą pogadał.
So, are you getting comfortable in the library? I was wondering perhaps you could help me with something.
You can always ask.
Some years ago, two people came here. The first one wore some kind of purple robes. The second had heavy armor, military. From what I could gather, they were on some kind of scouting mission. The robed one, Dexter, really did extensive research. Consulted a great deal of books, but never told me what he was looking for exactly. As to whether they found something, I can't say. They stayed for 3 weeks and they were just gone.
And I gdzie zaczyna się moja
I
rola?
would like you to see if you can find anything out about them. They left in such a hurry that I had no time to ask what they intended to do with their knowledge of this place. Maybe they forgot something. They did not even tell me if they learned something useful.
Give me something to start with.
Roland should know which room those two were occupying. There might be something there. A note or a recording on what they thought about this place.
Why don't you investigate it yourself?
I don't know how to put this. We lost both keys to their room. So maybe there's something in it, maybe not. I have no way to be sure. My siblings told me I was overacting when I suggested blowing up the doors to get inside. Besides, Roland has the final word when it comes to the living quarters. You can probably guess what his answer was.
Why are you assuming they left something behind? Dlaczego...
Because they did. Dexter liked to record his observations at the first opportunity. It is something we strongly encourage our guests to do. And to share with us for survey reasons. We didn't expect that he would record so many, though. Worst thing is, he left them scattered all over the place. No, wait. The real worst thing was that there wasn't any relevant information on these.
Dlaczego to dla ciebie takie ważne?
Yeah, it's a big deal. We had to deal with some rough situations in the past. We are trying to learn from our mistakes. It's pretty important for me, for us, to know how outside people perceive this place, and what they intend to do with what they learned here.
What kind of rough situation?
We once received a visit from a group of slavers. They had been tipped off by one of our previous guests, who told them that there was food and shelter here. Things got quickly out of hand. We had to drive them off, violently. We had to seal this place off for a few months, the time to let things blow off, calm down. Good.
Powiedzmy o terminalu.
What? Of course not. Personality modules were hard enough to come by, not to be wasted on some kind of terminal. It took months for our master to manufacture each one of those. See you around.
Fajne miejsce, moi drodzy, muszę przyznać. Bardzo fajne i myślę, że to jest dobry moment, albo nie, zadania.
Aldrich here. It's about time I found something relevant to... Roger, stop frightening me like that! What is it now? Wait. You smell like cigarettes. Did you actually smoke inside the library? Are you crazy? What do you think will happen to us if those monomaniacal contraptions notice one of us is smoking in a library? Well, I don't know either. And I don't want to know. So get your to a shower and get rid of that filthy smell before they catch you. If their maker gave them something as useless as a personality, I wouldn't be surprised if they're also equipped with some sort of sniffing module. And even if they aren't, you really stink. So chop chop, shower. One thing is for sure. We are leaving tomorrow. Our stay here has been utterly pointless, and Knight Roger hasn't been the most helpful auxiliary. It is rather safe to say that his main preoccupations were playing the pool table and stuffing himself with pre-war food.
Ciekawe. Engine room wymaga klucza, czyli to nie tędy powinienem iść. A raczej w drugą stronę, tak? No. Nie tędy. Klinika, czyli też nie tędy. Tu jest ten trup i nie mogę nic z nim zrobić. O, jakieś laboratorium duże, nie byłem tu wcześniej. Oczywiście sprawdźmy. Ale myślę, że sprawdzenie tego laboratorium dokonamy w następnym odcinku. Do zobaczenia, cześć.